So, what percentage of time would you say they have the food that you want?
For me, 100.
For me, they might have it, but they might have cooked it shit that day.
Okay, so for me, it's about 30%.
Yeah.
So I go to 2 different Chipotles, and like one time they told me to leave, and it was like 9:35. They closed at 10 because they were freestyle rapping, and they didn't want me to interrupt it. And then,
What
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
this is what they do. And I mean, it's fine, right? I don't really care. I mean, fuck, you work at fucking Chipotle, like do whatever you want, right? I don't care. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's disappointing I didn't get the food, but fuck it, I go to Wendy's. It's not a big deal. But like overall, like I went there yesterday, and the guy there is like, "Oh, you're that streamer. They always talk about you," and it's like, bro, and like that made me even more mad. It's like, if you guys always talk about me, how do you never save me any fucking steak?
Yeah.
And so this happens. I'm going and I'm getting the food, and he gave me a bunch of extra food. I was not that hungry. I ate half of that whole fucking bowl. It's like double steak, basically. I passed out on the floor
Yup.
until 11 p.m. I
That-
woke up
Wow.
and now I'm here.
That reminds me of I went to Target this morning, and I
Yeah.
immediately walk in, and all I hear is every customer service employee's walkie-talkie just going off. Everybody looks at me like I just killed someone as I walk
Yeah.
in the door, and I'm like, "What is happening?" Okay, and I
Yeah.
even say that out loud. I'm like, "Bro, what do y'all want?
Yeah.
Like, did I do something?" And nobody says anything to me. So I go, I shop, I meet this customer service employee who's selling me lotion, and I fell in love with her, but I didn't make a move on her because I'm
Yeah.
a pussy.
Mm.
It feels bad. Plus, that's just weird. But I go to the cashier lady, and the first thing she says is I just want to let you know I don't want to be here right now. And I'm like, wow,
What?
this is great. The next thing she says is when my shift gets off, I'm gonna blow this building up. And I'm like, wow. By the way,
It's not up now, right?
it's fine. I'm being
Yeah.
dead ass. I have 2 vouchers for this story. I went there with Laurel
Yeah.
and Ethelo, who are my 2 roommates. It was so funny. And then I just I start talking to her about her life because clearly she was having a very horrible day. And I said, "Don't worry, you'll get home soon. You know, you can watch whatever it is that you watch." And then you know what she did? She gave me $10, a $10 gift card for free because I cheered her up.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
That's great. If she had said to me, I'm like, that's crazy. Wow.
I would have been like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to blow this place up before too. Yeah.
And before that, I'm a firm believer in modern medicine. I told you a little bit about this before, Asma. I didn't tell you about this, Emmy. I had the liquid gel ibuprofen tablets. Fun fact, don't bite those. Okay? Just don't. So I took 2 ibuprofen in the morning because it felt like a bomb went off in my head. Pretty sure the customer service employee from Target put one in my head, like, what's his name? Killer Queen from Part 4 JoJo's. I bite it. It explodes in my mouth. I swallow it. I can't taste anything for 2.5 hours. Okay? Feels like my throat's closing. My mouth goes numb. Any normal person would have gone to the hospital, but
That's why it's in a capsule.
I know.
It's
Yeah.
not a gusher.
I turned it into a mini game where I put as much stuff in my mouth, and I was like, I wonder what I can taste. I wonder what I can feel. First thing I tasted after 2.5 hours was Nerd's Rope. I did not go to the hospital, and I am fine.
Wow. What a
Medicine.
day.
See, that's the whole point, guys. The moral of the story is medicine doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it did, his taste buds wouldn't work anymore.
Oh yeah, aren't you like you don't ever take like ibuprofen or medicine or anything?
What a takeaway.
I like never want to take aspirin or anything, even if I know it'll help me. I'm just like, nah.
But yeah, I did not even take a painkiller whenever they pulled out my fucking teeth. And
Okay, well, I never went that
I don't
far.
get that.
yeah, you never had that happen. It's a bad
I
time.
had my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh,
I was
oh,
taking
yeah, it was a
painkillers
bad-
for that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I did. To be fair, I did relent, and I took one. It was the release of AQ Encourage. It's a really important raid in Classic WoW, you know. And
Right.
so I had to be the main tank, but I had just got my teeth pulled out, so I had to take, like a hydrocodone or something like that,
Mhm.
half of one, and we cleared the raid. It's not a big deal, right? But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But no, it was. I don't like taking anything. I don't like putting anything in my body. But I will take an aspirin or like ibuprofen or something like that if I have a really really bad headache. But the way that I usually solve it is I just lay down. Like all problems in my life go away whenever I go back into my
The
nest?
nest.
The nest. Yeah, the nest. Yeah, whenever I go into the nest, I turn off all the lights and I don't worry about anything and I just exist there. And if I do that for a period of time, whatever the problem is will be gone.
I'm gonna be honest, like hearing your stories, I mean not just you, it's also Soda. So I have a lot of introverted or degen tendencies that I was trying to like.
You don't feel bad about them anymore, do you?
No, I don't. Like I don't like when I first moved to Austin, it was the first time I really lived in an area where I was in close proximity with a lot of people I was friends with. So like I kept like being like, "Oh, I should leave my room and go socialize and like leave the house and do all this stuff. I shouldn't sit in my room and play games alone." And then after a while, I would see you guys doing that. I'd be like, "That's what I want to do."
That's right.
So I started just doing that.
So we
but
encouraged
now,
you to be a loser.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what
but
do you mean
I
by-
mean, I'm happier.
Congratulations.
Bro, I don't do that at all. I go out every night.
Huh? No, I said
actually-
no,
you
no, no.
do go
him,
out
him
regularly.
and Soda.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was about to say, yeah, I go out all the time. Like,
yeah, you're popping off. You're doing all kinds of crazy shit. I am just in my house, sitting there, fucking doing nothing. And man, there are times somebody messages me and it's like, I'm having a perfect day. I haven't talked to anyone. You are not going to ruin it. I don't know what it is, but I don't need to know. And yeah, I've felt the same way. Like anytime I go online and, you know, growing up, it's like, oh, you're supposed to go do this. You're supposed to, you know, go out
Yeah,
to parties.
I still
and
go touch grass and like talk to people and stuff, but just not as much. Well, it started because every time I go on IRL streams, if I
Yeah.
ever like get burnt out of like entertaining and being on camera, I'll kind of just like go chill, and then chat will be like, "Oh, where's Emmy? Like, what's wrong with Emmy?
Yeah.
Why is she being like this?" And I started being like, maybe there is something wrong with me. And then I thought about it, and I was like thinking about Soda, where one time he showed up to an IRL stream, saw how fucking hyper everyone was, and left
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah, he didn't even
And I was
go
like,
on camera.
That's me. That's what I want to
Yeah.
be. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So that's just what I've been doing.
Every once in a while, like there's a place here in Austin, it's called 6th Street. And if you are 18 years old to about 25 years old, that's where you want to be. And if you're over 30, that's where you don't want to be. And so, I mean, really. And so the way it is that I would always get, you know, pressured into going down there by my friends. Like, oh, let's go down to 6th Street. It's going to be so fucking badass. We drive down there. The parking sucks dick. It's $20. This was 20 years or 10 years ago or something like that. It's actually more like $8, which is $20 now. And so anyway, we spend all this time there. We go inside a club. Nobody can fucking hear what they're saying. There are girls flirting with you just to get you to give them money. The drinks are $6 and they're not good. You get a soda and half of it is ice. It's fucking disgusting. All of the places that have food down there are terrible. And it's just like, I ask myself, what am I doing? Why am I not in my house?
Well,
Why am I not in my house right now?
that's because, it just sounds to me
Why
like
do I not have a blanket on right now?
y'all are being invited to like the normie shit, the normie
Yeah.
going out.
Yeah.
Like you got to do the fun shit, which is what I do. Like I don't fuck with bars at all unless it's a
Okay.
karaoke bar.
I like going to bars every once in a while, but it's like once every like 4 months or
Yeah,
something.
I go about once every week. I go to a karaoke bar and I make sure to go on the deadest day. I'm not going to say which day it is, just in case somebody's like, oh,
It's the deadest day.
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
deadest day. Nobody ever goes, so it's just me and my boys.
You don't want it to be any deader.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't want any fucking freaks showing up. You know what I'm saying? So the karaoke bar is always really fun. Just me and the boys singing, might run in a private room. Or another thing I like to do is I invite me and my homies. We all go get sushi. I get us a private room and then we just chill, talk about our weeks, eat some nice food together. It's really nice. Or I go to the arcade, which is awesome. They added in the new hammer machine to my favorite arcade.
Yeah.
And I set the high score 3 times in a row.
Wow.
And you know what's crazy?
Okay.
It's because the previous high score was set by an 8-year-old. It was just added. And I did it.
Stupid fucking kid.
Yeah. You know how excited I was? I was like,
Yeah.
little squirt just set the high score.
Yeah.
Stand back, bitch.
Yeah.
No, it's weird going to
Wow.
arcades sometimes and like realizing that most people like don't play games or aren't experienced with games. Like the most recent time we went to an arcade, it was a bunch of OTK people off stream. We were just chilling, and I was chilling with Extra Emily.
Oh my
We were
God.
just talking, and this guy came up to us and was like, "Hey, you guys want to play Rock Band Guitar Hero with me?" And we were like, "Sure." And so we played with him, and he fucking sucked. And he was like amazed at how like cracked we were playing like medium hard mode, and we were just like sick awesome.
Was that the one that I was at too?
Yeah, you were there.
Oh yeah, yep. And I remember because it was that hungry hippos thing.
That's my favorite. Okay.
And I don't fucking know.
I fucking destroyed him.
Yep.
We played this hungry hippos game where you like the hippos are like these seats you sit on, and then you pull the bar and it eats the marbles or whatever. And I fucking rolled his ass.
Yeah.
It was pathetic. Like I got like 7. And like she had like 20 something.
Okay, well that wasn't like
how
a
it
gamer
happened.
game. Like there's no like mechanics or skill.
I
It's just,
fucking know
I was
that.
stronger. I could move it faster.
It was crazy. It was like, yeah, how am I losing this? I'm like sitting there and like you're barely even being able to do it. And I'm like, how? I looked over and you had like 20 something points. I was so mad.
His timing and arm strength.
Yeah, of course. That's what it was, guys.
I hang out with very minimal, real like Twitch streamers off stream like frequently. I don't do that anymore because the majority of streamers I know, when they get off stream, they're like fucking zombies. Because like you dump all your energy into 10, 12-hour live streams of just like comments all day, and then they get off and they just want to die.
Do you not get that thing where when you go offline you have like the disassociation where you just sit at your desk for like 10 minutes?
I used to when I was depressed.
Oh no.
Now that I'm happy, I don't.
Oh no, because I know so many people who have what I just said.
I just
Oh, no.
I do that. I used to do that all the time, but I wouldn't just disassociate. I'd go on my Reddit and I would ban people who made negative comments about my stream. Fuck them.
That's smart.
Fuck them every single day. And it was like anytime I would see their name, and like sometimes I would think back of times in the VOD and somebody said something that pissed me off. I would fucking go back and ban that little bitch. It was so good. And like now I just, I'm kind of the same as you now, Tectone.
Yeah.
Like I don't ever disassociate. Like now, I mean, fuck, like the past week or so, I've been like, hey guys, it's time to start the stream. It's 1:31 in the morning. Yep, let's go.
I saw that last night, 1:19 a.m. start time, Path of Exile.
Normal fucking day for me.
Yep.
I live like a fucking degenerate. And it's gotten so bad that now I'm going to be a functional human being probably because I'll go to bed whenever I finish this.
Sick.
And I'll wake up and it'll be like 5 a.m. I'll be like one of those fucking red pill guys. It's like you have to wake up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower, eat a raw steak, and then like, you know, think about like, you know, 17 different meditation techniques, and then you know, imagine yourself hanging out with Andrew Tate, and then you'll be a millionaire.
That's the dream.
Oh, and then buy their crypto.
I start my morning the same way every morning.
Yeah.
I wake up, I pull up Twitch at 9 a.m. and I'm like, where's my boy?
Yeah.
And then I see him, Nick goes live, and I message him, have a good morning, hope your stream goes well. And then I put like some like eggy emote, like doing a dance. And then he responds like 3 hours later and he says, kill yourself. And I'm like, oh, Nick. That's
so
just our play. But I went on to a stream a couple of days ago, and it was the first NMP stream I ever went with a full night's rest where I wasn't pissed off about the world, because I'm in a very positive mindset because everything's just going good and it just makes me so happy. And it was like the funnest stream I've ever been on. Milena was super nice to me. That was crazy. It was insane.
Okay.
She was nice to me. Nick got a new car. Have you seen it?
Oh, it's an Escalade. I mean, you've seen one of them. You've seen all of them.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's the same. It's just they've been making the same fucking car for 15 years,
But
man.
Asmund.
But now it has another fucking camera in it, right? It's got another TV.
But no, they have TVs in the back of the seats, and Nick rigged it to be the stream with the Twitch chat.
Wait, that's sick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the car has the alerts playing out of the speakers.
That's sick.
It is the streamer car. So I was sitting in the back with Russell. What a good guy. Extra Emily, Melina, and we were all just sitting there watching the stream, hearing the alerts, and it was like the first time I felt like an idiot for buying my car, because I was like, this is the streamer car. This will set the standard. And apparently it makes its own internet. So now he's going to travel the country in the car.
It makes its own internet?
That's what he said. I'm very gullible. I don't know.
It probably has some sort of receiver on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. This is what
Because
Nick
like,
told me.
so he got a new one, right? So like, that's probably like 130,000. Like that's a lot for a fucking car.
Yeah, it was
too.
130K. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about what I thought. I thought about buying one myself, but then I realized that Here's the thing: is
Yep.
if you buy an expensive fucking car, guess how much the repairs are? There's a lot of money. Remember whenever Mizkif got his car fucked up? It was like $80,000 just for a door.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I got like half of the insides of my car replaced the other week, and it was $3,000. Cost
Yeah.
more than a car's worth.
I
Yep.
bottomed out my Corvette going to get sushi one time. Tectone was there.
Yep.
But I don't know if I'm gonna get it fixed because I mean it's on the bottom. Who sees that shit?
Gives
It's
a
fine.
fuck, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, and then I've been taking this new vegetable drink that makes me feel amazing, and then immediately after that, I go for a bike ride.
So it's like V8.
I can't talk about it until 2 weeks from now,
Okay, sounds good.
but it's a damn good vegetable drink. And then I go for a nice bike ride,
Mm-hmm.
which feels incredible. And then I start my stream every day at 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m.
Yep.
Talk, do some bullshit, react, and then I started playing Sekiro.
Wait, when did you start streaming at 11?
Uh,
Did you used
for-
to start late?
at the beginning of April,
Oh, okay.
I did a stream that went amazingly, and the EU audience was so nice. I was like, okay, guys, I will stream every day mornings for a month, and I
Yeah.
might just become a morning streamer.
I like starting earlier too. It's
Yeah.
just hard to do consistently.
It is, but I've been doing it consistently for 16 days so far, and I started Sekiro, which I'm just gonna say it, I was wrong. I thought the game was ass, because I played it for about 30, 40 minutes,
Back in the day, right?
yeah, on a subathon, and I played it, and I was just in a really bad mindset because I was angry all the time. I was like, this game fucking sucks.
Well,
I'm
you
touching it.
probably tried to play it like Dark Souls.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Mm.
And then I picked it up and I played it. Oh my God. It's like incredible. The story's amazing.
I would say that Sekiro is a perfect game.
Yeah.
It is a perfect game.
Damn.
Like there are very few games that are actually perfect games, and Sekiro is one of them.
Yeah. Like the story of Inosuke and the lady with the bell immediately at the beginning. I was like, holy shit, it's already this in depth. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna try it or not, but I guess I'll try it now.
I think you should.
Well, you're doing Dark Souls 3 still.
Yes. Well, I'm
You're in the middle of
halfway through Dark Souls 3.
Mhm.
And I've also been playing Souls 2 off stream, so now I can finally say my
You're playing
opinion on
Dark Souls 2?
Yeah, because I was like, well, I still want
Okay,
to
well,
try
what do you
it.
think?
I don't think it's as bad as some people say, but I just think it's so dumb
How
when
far are you?
games. I'm not super far. I've done
Yeah,
like 4
see, you
bosses.
don't
Oh, so it's gonna
understand
get
yet.
even worse.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's-
but even so far, I hate when games add mechanics that punish like experimentation and risk. Because in the other Souls game, if you want to fuck around and die or do something stupid or like try something, it's fine. But in Souls 2, it's like, oh god, my health bar, I'm gonna have to go get another fucking effigy farm souls to
Mm.
get that, and what if I run out of them? Like, I just,
You're
it's
not
just
playing it
annoying.
on stream, are you?
No.
So you know like the Hyde Tower area where like the knights are, the really big knights?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you open it, there's a chest and like you go forward and then to the left, there's like that big area, you go to the right, there's a chest like down at the bottom area, and if you wear the ring from the chest, it makes you lose less health whenever you die.
But it still happens, right?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, right? Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. It just
Yeah.
makes it better. That's the only thing.
But I was playing Sekiro and I was told it was like the hardest game ever. I don't really think it is. It's really not that difficult because I fought 3 bosses so far.
Which
I
ones
fought-
did you do?
Okay, so I fought the guy on the horseback with the
My
spear.
name.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. And he took me 5 attempts to kill because whenever he goes above you, the camera angle goes crazy. And so I would take free hits. And I wasn't that good at that part. He took me 5 tries. And then I did the big drunk guy with the poison. It took me 2 tries. And then I went to this butterfly chick. It was like an old lady with like hallucinations. And my chat was like, Pepe laugh, here it comes. Like, he's going to be like a VOD watcher skip 8 hours. And then I beat her on my first try. And
There you go.
she was like the freest thing ever. It was like at the beginning of the fight, it just says, you're going to need to sidestep and hit. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I just do that. And then I okay. I live the fight with 1 HP. But regardless,
It's
I-
fucking dead.
It's
That's the
dead.
thing.
It's
Well,
dead. I did it.
the thing for me is the first time I fought her,
Yeah.
I did it off stream, and it took me 8 hours to kill her.
Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding you
Yeah,
because
people
I've
struggle
tried to
on
play it like Dark Souls.
different things.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I came back and I played it again, and I beat her on like my second or third
Yep.
try. And it
Yep.
was like not a big deal because you just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, block. Okay, do it again. It's over. That's it. It's done. Like it's literally the most telegraphed fight in the game.
You know what I did?
What's that?
So she backed up into a corner.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was just like, bop, 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 bop for like
Yeah.
the whole health bar. I was like, hey man, what can I say? And then chat was pissed. They were saying,
If it makes you feel any better, there's like another boss later on. His name's Genichiro, and like the speedrun strategy is to effectively do that.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad. That's literally the way the best players in the game play.
Yeah, I just don't know why you wouldn't. Like, you just never give. What I like to do is when I play Souls game is I don't think of them as the bosses. I think of me as the boss.
I like that.
Yeah, so I treat them like the bitch. Like, they're supposed to be afraid of me.
That's right.
And so I get the fuck in there.
No, that's the same way I felt about it too. It's like I would take the hits on purpose just to show the boss who's really the boss. Yeah, just to show that I can do it. Yeah. Absolutely.
I have a bet with my roommate.
Yeah.
Her name is Pink, and she started playing Elden Ring. Oh my god, she's like, bless her heart. She is about the worst gamer I've ever seen in my whole life.
It's a girl. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And she's getting so
All right,
frustrated. She's getting so frustrated at Elden Ring that she'll like cry mid-fight.
Really?
She's like, I just want to beat the fucking boss. But she can't do it. It is so funny. And I feel so bad for her because I told her she doesn't have to pay rent this month if she beats Millennia in a month.
Oh my god.
Oh, she'll be able to do that. Like, that's no big deal.
Asmon. She's on the library boss. The library with just like the, you kill the little guys on the ground with the gold, the little dink donk, and the gold aura appears, and then they teleport to the other area and she has like the spell blast.
Oh.
Yeah. She's been stuck on that for 7.5 hours.
Yeah, I don't
Man.
I don't know. I could be
Man.
I could be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure Cinna told me, I don't know the exact time. She said like 3 or 4 months or something. She was stuck on one boss in Elden Ring.
The twin fights. It was the big fat white blob and then the skinny white guy, and they like stab you and the other one rolls on you. The twin fight. I don't know what they're called.
Literally one shot that shit. God's skin duo.
So easy. It's so
it's a fucking joke.
That's how I found out. That's how I found out about Cinna. I go to the Elden Ring. I do this all the time. I go to the Elden Ring category and I just try to find. I try to find the worst player, and I just sit there and I'm just like, dude, it's so funny.
I've thought about making alt accounts and then just giving them like advice that's like simultaneously helpful but like fucking massively patronizing. And be like, yeah, so here's the problem is you keep standing in front of the attack and it's like, I see what you're trying to do, but it's just really not working, man.
Oh yeah, I don't know if they're still putting it on your Reddit. The person who made the like death comparison, they're making one for Souls 3 too, and I'm currently beating you as Fandom Soda.
There you go.
For first
really?
Run. Yeah, but I'm worried because I feel like the same thing's gonna happen where I have a lead and then some DLC boss is just gonna fucking rip my soul out of my chest. But I'm winning right now.
Sick.
There was one boss I fought in Dark Souls 3 that was like a massive wall, but every other boss was like pretty easy for me. I'm actually surprised that you're ahead. I think that's probably fucking fake. Like, there's no way. I one-shot so many of those bosses. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yesterday when I played, I beat 4 bosses, and one of them I died 0 times, and 1 death, 2 death, but then one I died 14 times. I don't want to talk about that.
Which one was that?
It was not even, let me see the chart for his name. So my problem is, projectile bosses like Moonlight Butterfly, I just can't. They make me so angry.
So you don't
I wonder why.
I just hate them. They just make me so angry and impatient. I just can't.
I figured you'd be really good at that because you play like 80 carry and
Yeah,
No.
I watched this.
What?
I watched this.
What?
Because you kept fucking up on Aldrich. Like this is the easiest boss. It's the easiest boss.
I hate the fucking laser beams and shit. I get so mad that I use all my stamina in like 5 rolls and then I just die.
I realize like you just walk behind him and hit him, right?
And then
that's it.
And then I zero death to
Soda
Dragon
died
Knight
on
armor.
Dancer 56 times.
I don't know what happened there. I was asking about that too.
Yeah.
But his other deaths, that wasn't even his first
Imru
run.
one-shot Dragon Slayer armor. That's impressive. Good job.
Dude, I'm pissed because I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
I thought, wait, you haven't played this one yet?
Never played Dark Souls 3.
It's good.
I've
really good
well,
so
let me
far.
rephrase that. I beat the tutorial guy,
Yeah.
the guy who goes big black arm.
Yeah.
And then I had this buddy called Chet Tugs who like tried to like daddy up on me and was calling me like a shitter. And I was like, fuck, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I just dropped it. I'm going to go back to it after I beat Sekiro.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I heard it was insane.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Huge shout out to Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. for sponsoring today's episode.
for $5 off your first order.
I just like I have this weird fixation around playing video games that make me mad.
Yep.
And it's just like I was playing this game Remnant, and there was like a new game plus version of it, and they said don't play the hardest version. You don't know any. It's for experts in the game. So obviously I start with that,
Yep.
and like I'm getting mad constantly, and I'm beating it. Like because to me, if you don't beat it on the hardest difficulty, you might as well have not even played the game. It's not even a real game.
No, dude,
it's a joke.
I 1,000,000,000% agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
1
And by the way, this is just me being a little bitch ego gamer. Like it's actually completely fine to play it on lower difficulties,
But it's not for you.
but there's something wrong with me. And speaking of that, I was playing Path of Exile. You guys either played Path of Exile?
Dabbled for a sponsor. That's it.
Yeah, I tried it out.
No. So basically, I have
was that?
spent 76 hours building a character, and I have finally made it. And
I'm proud of you, man.
in order to explain the way the character works, it will take me literally 1 hour.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's the end of the podcast. That's it. It's done. And
We'll do that on the Patreon.
yeah, and I am so happy about it, and it's one of the reasons why I stayed up all night last night. This is the dumbest fucking thing. It's not like I was playing the game. No, I was laying in bed thinking about playing the game.
Dude.
That's the best.
Yeah.
I don't get that anymore.
Really?
No,
Really?
I got that for the first time in years when I played Souls 1.
no, I don't get it. The only thing I think about when I lay down in bed at night is I love my cat Eggy. That's
Really?
it. He's my best friend. And then I think about him, and then he appears, and he's like, "Yo, Techie, I'm here. Let me lay on your neck for an hour." And I'm like, "You got it, man." And I pet him, and then I read Dragon Ball Z, baby.
Do you like cats? I can't remember.
Yeah, I have
fucking
a
love
cat.
cats.
So like basically I have a cat over at my dad's house. His name's Brother. And he used to have a sister. She got eaten by a raccoon or some shit,
Oh, no.
right?
What the
Well,
fuck?
it is what it is, right? It's a cat. And so I love the cat, but it's a cat. And so anyway, Brother is you know how like there's a cat saying cats have 9 lives?
Mm-hmm.
He's used most of them. And so there have been times where I have seen Brother laying in the middle of the street. There is a car driving down the road. Brother is laying there. He looks up at the car. The car drives around him.
That's so cool.
The car drives around
What
him.
the
Yeah,
fuck?
he's not moving. There's nothing, ain't shit gonna happen. And another time, my dad went to like get some fucking medical procedure done. And Brother liked to sleep on top of the garage door. And so anyway,
I remember this.
Yeah,
My
I think
dad-
I've heard this too.
oh yeah, my dad pulls out, crushes the fucking cat with the garage door.
Jesus.
And then the animal control, police, firefighters, everybody comes over, and we go and we get Brother from the, the animal like shelter vet place, and they bring him out, and it's like I'm petting him, and I'm like, there's something wrong with him. Like Brother's something wrong with Brother. And so I start petting him, petting his belly. And then finally he tried to bite me. I'm like, oh, never mind. He's okay. Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Classic, brother. That
Brother.
reminds me, the biting reminds me of the Lord of the Rings Gollum has gone gold.
Oh my God.
Did y'all fuck with that at all or no?
No, I didn't play that. People are like, oh, wow, they made a game about you. But no, I haven't. I haven't played it yet. No.
I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, vague similarities with anime characters or video game characters that we look nothing like, and they're saying, "Oh, bald guy, Tectone."
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, I get that too. It's like black anime or black hair anime.
I was about to
character
say, wait a
with
minute.
bangs.
I was like, remember when you went on stream yesterday and you're like, "Wow, I look so Asian today."
Mhm.
What the fuck?
No, I was reading a message in chat. Because like I'll do something like I'll like wear like I won't wear like fake eyelashes and they're like you look more Asian today. I'm like what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what actually messes me up about you, Emmy?
What?
You actually have hair, but you've done it the same for 2 years.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying, like, if
no,
you,
no, most people like not really change their hairstyle.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like,
I changed my hair a lot.
yeah, you
but-
ponytail it.
I have changed my hair a lot over the. I used to have hair that was this short, and I've also had hair that was like this long.
Yeah, aren't you gonna cut it?
I keep thinking
you
about it.
look like one of those troll dolls.
I totally get that.
Wait, what?
If you were to grow your hair out, you would
Yeah,
look
if your hair was that long.
you would look ridiculous.
Yeah, like one of
I've
those.
had hair that long.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
No.
point.
You never seen the troll
no.
dolls? You never seen it?
But don't their hair Doesn't their hair
But
go up?
it could.
It doesn't
I
always.
mean,
could.
it could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
There you go. So that's pretty close, right?
I hated those fucking things, man.
Yeah,
I never got why
never,
girls had those.
I never got the hype on those.
I
Either.
remember I would go to the thrift store and I'd see a bunch of them there. I
It
don't
was-
think anybody saw the hype in them.
It was like what? There was the troll dolls and there was
But
like
how
the.
are they so popular?
That's what I'm saying. And there was like the zombie high school, like the Brats. Did you ever mess with Brats or no?
Brats?
Yeah, BRATZ.
I can at least see like Bratz kind of at least has like an aesthetic.
If you're an
that,
11-year-old girl,
like,
this is probably cool to you.
I
And
just
like
don't-
it's like the year 2002. Yeah, this is definitely cool.
yeah, Bratz aren't that bad. Troll dolls are like
They're
like,
disgusting.
yeah.
I never got the hype around just toys in general. I
Really?
never once in my life was like, bro, I need this toy. I mean, I had like a Beast War that was Megatron, but he was a dinosaur. Because Beast Wars was cool, and you could use his mouth as a squirt gun. That's just because I wanted a squirt gun.
Yeah.
But like just an actual action figure, what the fuck do people even do with those? Like,
I
that
got
thing's gotta
into
be insane
collecting
You
to
like
do.
those.
you like role
That's
play with
about it.
them when you're a kid. Me and my brother would do that. We had like Barbies and like stormtroopers and shit. And,
Yeah.
like we would just like
How did
act out shit.
what did they do?
What do you mean?
What did the stormtrooper do with Barbie? Like what did
Well, the
It's
stormtroopers
probably
like
not like that.
So
I'm just
no, they were
what are
like
you
they
gonna
were
do
like
with
a
them?
similar
Oh,
size.
not
but
like
the-
that at all.
But the scale was different, so the stormtroopers were shorter than the Barbies, and the
Mm-hmm.
Barbies would like bully the stormtroopers. That's what we would do.
That's so
And
crazy.
we would go to garage sales, and one
There's
time,
that's somebody's fantasy.
oh my god, my mom found this one of those like Beyblade domes,
Yeah.
and
The shit.
it was like 30 Beyblades. They were selling it for $5.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was years of entertainment.
Dude, Beyblades, I wish those were still relevant. I always do a Beyblade stream once a year
Beyblades are sick.
because I got jealous because SFan got a Beyblade sponsor 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I've never been more jealous. You get to play with the coolest toys on earth. Like toys that actually do shit, not action figures, but like toys, like Beyblades. Let it rip, who wins?
Is that your dream sponsor?
Nah, my dream sponsor is Manscaped.
What?
I love
Why?
that one. Dude, I love Manscaped. I love them. I used to be sponsored by Manscaped. I wish I had just one every week. I love them, dude. They're-
Mine's Hot Pockets. I think Pokemon and maybe some
Oh,
other people
shit.
got sponsored by Hot Pockets like years ago, and I was like, holy shit, that's the coolest sponsor ever.
because the pizza pants.
No, I just like Hot Pockets.
Oh, okay.
That's actually I actually burned my lip eating Hot Pockets earlier this week.
Yeah, I was about
I
to
don't know if
say,
you
like,
can see.
yeah, I can never eat those without burning my mouth or something. I mean, I still eat them, but like, it's just, you know,
Yeah, it literally like melted the skin on my face. Can you see?
nice.
Wait.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry?
actually, wait, that's bad.
Yeah, that was like a piece of Hot Pot. Well, I mean, it's completely safe for consumption in case Hot Pockets ever sees this and wants to
Nah.
sponsor me. But yeah, it melted part of my face.
What about you? What's your dream sponsor?
My dream sponsor?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know. Like, it would have to be something that's really bad. Yeah,
Bad how?
I
Like,
don't
stupid?
know. I'm trying to think about like what would it be? Condoms? Like that's the best thing I can think of, but that's not even really that. That's not even that edgy. Like it's got to be something way better than that.
For me, Manscaped or Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll?
Either one
Okay.
of those.
You wouldn't want to be sponsored by like Taco Bell or Dr. Pepper or something.
Oh, dude, Dr. Pepper sponsor for you.
I mean, that'd be nice. Yeah, but it's not like something I would fantasize about, right? It's like that would be great. I'd love that, but like it would have to be something that's like just so absolutely like ridiculous. Like, you know, for example, if there was like a company that did like taxidermy, but they only did it for like pests, like raccoons. And there was a company that would sponsor me for that, and they would give me like a taxidermied raccoon or like a squirrel or a possum, and like you could convert it into like a DVD player.
Yeah.
And I think that would be pretty much a best case scenario.
You
for
just
me.
made like a whole new industry, man.
Yeah.
You just created that.
I mean, I hope so.
That's the gift to the world.
Yeah, I sponsor myself then. Yeah, I'll start my own fucking company.
Oh, random question.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about cereal? This will go somewhere.
I eat Fruity Pebbles
You
almost
do?
every day. Yeah.
Remember what you were saying about degeneracy?
Yeah.
Here you go.
What's degenerate about Fruity Pebbles?
No, you're about to see. So what I used to do is I used to get a bag of Lucky Charms, and I would leave the bag out
Yeah.
because like obviously like at this time, this is like 10 years ago whenever I do this regularly. So like half of my teeth were like broken and like rotten. So it would be unpleasant to eat them whenever they were just super fresh. So I would let the condensation and like a bit of mold build up and just like moisture inside of the bag, and then
Oh
I
my
would eat
God.
the bag, the marshmallows out of the box. I mean, next to my chair, because I would have like my chair right here. So I just lean down and just like dig out a big fucking handful of Lucky Charms, and they're soggy and like kind of wet. And I would eat them.
Bro.
Oh, they're so fucking good.
You-
I would just eat them, and then there'd be like more on the floor, and it was so
Dude, you
good.
could have just let it sit in the milk for like 10 minutes.
I don't
What
want to
the
eat it
fuck?
with milk. That's nasty.
Bro.
That's disgusting. Who would do that?
99% of America has one.
Dude, when I first moved out and I could eat whatever I wanted, I
Yeah.
found out that on Amazon they sell giant bags of Lucky Charms that are only the marshmallows.
Yeah, I got
So I would buy those and eat those.
that. Really?
Well,
Yeah.
I did a cereal tier list the other day with my homie. Cereal just don't hit anymore.
Yeah.
It don't. Raisin Bran, that's a scam.
So
it tastes bad.
Dude, who actually likes Raisin
Well, here,
Bran though?
yeah, hit me
That's
with it
not
before I
real.
continue.
so fucking like, you know how they said tricks are for kids?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So remember back whenever you were a kid and it had like the different like shapes, like one was like a banana, the other one was like a fucking raspberry
Yep.
and
Mhm.
shit.
Yep.
And then they changed them and they were all just like the same thing.
Yep.
That fucked with my head because
Yeah.
I thought that, you know, now I'm like 25.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened, right?
Yeah.
Is this some Mandela effect shit? Or did it actually like change what they look like?
Yeah.
I have no idea. But now apparently it was I don't know what the fuck they
Don't
were
worry.
thinking about
They
that.
brought them back.
Yeah, I know they did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
see,
fun.
like that's not how it used to be, bruh.
Yep.
That's not.
They changed it, and now the
Uh-huh.
cereal turns your milk pink.
That's disgusting.
No, it's good. Looks like Pepto Bismol. It's real good.
That's
That sounds gross.
Okay, low-key, it is gross.
yeah.
Tricks now, you bite it gives you this burst of flavor, then it goes away. So Tricks
That's
is
how
like,
it always was.
okay, well, I didn't know that. So I had Tricks like for like the first time, but I remember seeing my buddies eat it. I was always a big Frosted Flakes guy. Thankfully,
Ugh.
those did not fall off. Dude, cereal, apparently they changed the recipes. Oh my God. It's disgusting now. There's like only 3 good cereals, and like the 2 are Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles.
Did they change it to be healthier or what happened?
I don't know what happened. Maybe
You seen kids these days are fat as fuck. Of course not.
dude, let me know in the comments. Maybe do some research. I'm not gonna do it. Oh my God. Like Reese's Puff tasted like shit. They used to be one of my favorites.
That always tasted like shit.
Really? I used to love it.
No, it
Reese's
tastes
Puff.
like-
I think,
Reese's
I
Puff.
think things like sugary cereal just taste better when you're a kid. Kids have different taste buds.
Well, no, but Raisin Bran tastes bad, and I'm an adult now. That's
Okay,
supposed
well,
to be the
raisins
opposite.
are just gross.
I used
and
to
you never
love-
outgrown that.
I used to love Raisin Bran.
I never eat that
What?
shit.
Yeah, I used to love Raisin Bran. I used to love Cheerios. I still love Cheerios. It's plain Cheerios. I eat that shit without milk. That's just delicious.
I've never even tried Raisin Bran. I
But,
just
like,
refuse to.
Dude, Reese's Puffs
There's
was
no reason to eat that.
It was
Yeah.
so bad. I spit it out. Like I didn't, it tasted like dog food.
Mhm.
And then I realized cereal is just dog food for humans. Cause it's like, you think about it, right? You get like the little bags of the Royal Canine.
Yeah.
You give your kitties their rocks.
Mhm.
That's what cereal is for humans.
Yeah.
And they're trying to compartmentalize us and treat us like pigs.
So-
I will not be deceived by the government.
You will not eat the bugs.
No, I will not.
That's right. No, there was this time I went there. It was like right before Easter. You know what they had for cereal? They had Peeps cereal.
What the fuck is that?
Peeps cereal.
I know
What
what
do you-
peeps are, but what is peep
Marshmallow
cereal?
Peeps.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
probably Lucky Charms with Peeps instead
I
of
don't
the
know. I bought a
mushrooms.
box of it. I left it downstairs, and then I just never ate it because it was downstairs and I'm upstairs. It's like, I mean, fuck, you know. So I mean, it just ended up not happening. But
Yeah,
I still have the box. I'll probably save it and I eat it maybe next year.
there you go.
Yeah.
You ever heard about the Sour Patch Kids cereal?
No, but that sounds. I
Here-
don't know.
Apparently, it goes crazy. It's
Just,
a sour cereal. I
nah,
have not
that's just-
tried it.
That's some nasty ass shit. Like, I fucking hate whenever people try to do something that shouldn't be done.
Okay, give me an example.
Okay. So,
there we
do
go.
you remember back in like, this is like
Look
2011,
at that shit.
something like that?
That
That's
actually looks good.
that's
That
fucking,
looks good to me.
not,
Get
not,
some.
uh-uh.
I'll
Wait,
get you some.
I don't think that picture's even the cereal. It's just
That's-
actual Sour Patch Kids with milk being
I'm
poured
not
in
sure
them.
because somebody find me a Sour Patch
I
Kids
think
cereal.
that's just actual Sour Patch Kids.
Do
with
y'all
milk. I
remember
would eat that though.
in Jack in the Box whenever they made the bacon milkshake?
Fuck no. What the hell? What is that?
That's something that shouldn't have happened.
No, you're right. That's
That
bacon
should not have
milkshake, bro.
That
What
should
the
not have happened.
what
Like,
the-
and there have been a few other ones like that too.
oh my god!
I still don't think the double down should have
They look
happened
like
from
pickles.
KFC.
I'll-
The Peep cereal.
yeah,
look at
there
that.
it is.
That
I
looks
have it.
awesome.
I will say, maybe there's another shit take, which I'm gonna bring up to you, Emmy, because I got a problem with you later. I got to bring up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that little list you made, that was biased. Okay.
Oh, he's talking about. So I do this thing
Wait,
where
don't spoil it yet. Don't spoil it yet.
no, I'm just
Okay,
explaining
yeah.
what it is. I make these Google form documents with a bunch of questions like, who do you think in the org is the best with money or the worst with money, or like just like dumb questions like that. And then I have everyone vote anonymously, and then I compile the results into a PowerPoint and present it.
I think there's a conspiracy against me. That's all I'll say. The anti-tectone agenda is getting a little bit too.
What's the example?
Well, they said, who has the worst takes? And, well, I think 60% of chat voted me. Which is
Okay,
just
well
so crazy.
that's not OTK. That's not your friends. That's public perception. So what conspiracy?
It
You
was-
beat
it was-
me on that?
No, I think it,
You were second.
Like,
Oh,
no, I think
wow.
Yeah.
in the org vote you were first. I think, right?
Yeah, you were with the
Of
chat.
course. Big surprise there.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. I realized, okay, listen, I get it. Okay. Listen, I think Captain Crunch tastes better without the berries. Okay. I understand that everybody might not respect my opinion. I understand, some people might enjoy the One Piece anime. Go for it. I don't think that my takes are that bad. I just feel like people react to my bad takes louder because
Louder. So is there
Yeah.
someone that you think isn't getting the flack they should? Is that what that means?
I'll say it, man. I think Miz has set me up to fail. That's what I think it is.
Name one bad take Mrs. had.
No, I think Miz reacts to any subpar take that I make. And-
Because it's like,
Because
for
it
once,
exists.
there's somebody else out there that's going to get shit and it's not him.
yeah.
It's the same thing whenever I say something. He's like, thank God. See, guys, it's not just me. See, they do stupid stuff too sometimes. Yeah, look at that, huh? How about
All
that?
you do that to each other. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very supportive of my friends that get bad takes. Because you want to know why?
Mhm.
I would rather have a friend that gave a bad take than a friend that gave no take. And
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I no longer talk to NMP anymore. That's a joke. His
Mhm.
fence sitting strat is super smart though.
I,
I
didn't
think
even know that was an actual thing.
But yeah, the NMP fence
Or
sitting
that,
thing.
like him doing that
Oh
specifically.
yeah, he intentionally never gives any take.
I think that sometimes he does. I feel like he does semi-regularly. It's just that whenever he does, most people end up agreeing with it. It's not like for me,
It's
where
safe takes.
I will think of the one way that the wrong thing is right and be like, see guys, how about that? And everybody will get pissed off about it, but that's part of the fun.
You know what was crazy?
What?
So I was notorious in Genshin Impact.
Yeah, we know.
But get this, some guy made a video on it. Oh, it's awesome, Asmon. I'm gonna send it to you.
How
It's
long is it?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And he made a video just about me. And
I'll
the
put it
video
on my
is
watch
called
later.
the video is called Will I Allow Tectone to Play Honkai Star Rail? Okay. This guy is hilarious. But every single take that I was known for it being bad in Genshin, I'm actually 100% correct about 2 years later, which is insane. So oh my God. The video starts off satirical, and I don't think about these takes anymore, but he brought it up. And the two takes that I'm known for being the most notorious, which is Ganyu as a support, and that Zhongli,
There it is.
yeah, there it is. Yep. That's a good video. That's a damn good video.
And you can tell that it's a negative video about Tectone because there's an X, a red X
the
over
thumbnail's a big red X
Yeah.
over his
over
face.
Tectone.
Yeah, I actually,
Yes.
the guy is incredible. He has incredible deadpan delivery. So a lot of sarcasm might be lost on people who don't get that it's a deadpan video. But he makes some really good points in that. And I feel like the channel is incredibly underrated. It's so funny the shit that he does. All his videos are meant to piss people off. And making a pro Tectone video, that's a dangerous thing. That's a very dangerous thing. And but yeah, the two takes that I'm known for being notorious for, a take that made another content creator quit the game.
Yeah. That was in the manifesto that
Mhm.
an individual wrote on my Twitter
Yep.
or on my Reddit, excuse me.
I ended up being right about that conversation, which is so
Uh-huh.
funny. The way he delivers it still makes me look like a jackass, but I love that.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And then the Arc Knights one, well, I fucked up on that one.
I
but that's
can't
fine.
believe you play that fucking game, dude. Like,
What?
I watched that game.
Arknights?
That was the biggest joke of a game I ever seen. It looked like the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my
Dude,
life.
You know what it is?
Like, there were Flash games better than that in 2003. What happened?
Well, the Flash games didn't have big, hot, like,
Yeah,
movie
but
anime
like, I
going
mean,
on.
but actually they did. And you could even take their clothes off on Newgrounds. Remember those?
Those games sucked. Were you talking about
Yeah,
the one?
they were really bad. But I mean, it was the best thing you had.
That's true. But yeah, it was just a really fun video. I think you should watch. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Oh, I will. I will love to watch those.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
You know, for most of us, learning a second language in high school or college wasn't exactly the high point of our academic careers. Did you guys ever learn a new language in high school?
I did in middle school. I learned Spanish, but in high school, no.
Now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app that sold more than 10 million
Off your subscription. Babbel language for life.
And also, just last things, I really want to talk about this shit. Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail are coming out next week, and I'm so fucking excited.
You're ready for it?
Yep, I'm ready. I'm ready to
Oh
become
my
the
God.
gotcha guy once again.
You're
I'm
gonna
stoked.
you're gonna be the gotcha guy.
I can't wait.
How much money are you gonna spend?
I'm gonna try to stay free to play for as long as possible
Why?
No way. I don't believe that for a
because
second.
no one believes it. That's
Okay.
why I just have to try, and it's really hard. It
But
is
like,
so
what
hard.
if you play the game and there's like paywalls within the first 3 hours and you're just like sitting there farming like the same fucking combat encounter 17 times so you can farm the next combat encounter 18 times?
Yeah, I believe
like,
that there's going to be some banner where
Yeah.
you're just going to lose all control, and then from there on, it's just downhill from there.
There's gonna be a wall.
I'm not denying that, okay, but I'm gonna try to stay free to play for as long as for at
You
least.
should have
Honkai.
one of those, like, you know, like it's like workplace accidents, 0 days or something.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
have like free to play days and then like 0.
And but for Wuthering Waves, oh my god,
So I mean, you've seen that game, the Wuthering Waves. Basically, it's have you seen it or not?
I haven't actually.
Okay. So it's a lot kind of like Genshin,
It
I
is.
would say, and
It
like
is.
the design. It's got more of a grounded feel. It's like in between Genshin
Punishing
and
Grey Raven.
Blue Protocol, I would say. I never played that one.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
sure.
game literally is Genshin with Punishing Grey Raven. It's mixing the world.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
there you go.
shit, that looks pretty cool.
Oh, it looks badass. It looks the exact fucking same as Genshin and Tower Fantasy. It's the exact same fucking game. Like,
Yep.
let's be
But
honest.
the
it's-
hair's glowing.
Oh my god, just like Tower Fan. They have the same fucking thing. They just do the exact thing. And they have these little missions. You go around, do the missions, you collect the little stupid things, you do all the stuff. And to be fair, the movement in the game is great.
Looks amazing.
The only problem with a game like this is always like how much of this shit is just gonna be pay to win or trash in some other way.
Well,
Like,
because
I'm
it's
excited.
it's made by Kuro Games, who have made Punishing Grey Raven, who I talked to, this content creator that people thought I had beef with. I don't. We already talked about it on Twitter. He actually did me a huge favor. He went on Twitter and he was like, "Hey guys, I don't have a problem with Taito at all. What the fuck are y'all talking about?" His name's Regslin. I think he's a great guy. He plays Punishing Grey Raven, and
Is like
apparently-
you can see, by the way, like real quick, you
Yeah.
can look at what she just looted from that chest.
Yep.
And like I've played a few of these games already.
Yep.
I already know what all those things are. I never played the game. I just look at them and I see how like what the numbers are. It's like,
100%.
okay, this is the upgrade material. This is the weapon upgrade material. This is some sort of empowerment material to upgrading the weapon. Like it's so fucking standardized. It is
Yep.
crazy.
yeah,
But I'm gonna play it.
You should. We should honestly.
I don't know if it's multiplayer. Is it multiplayer? I'm not
No,
sure.
I'm not saying that we should play together, but I'm
Okay.
excited to see your journey.
Oh, I will. Any game that comes out, I will always stream the game. I would recommend for you guys to do the same thing.
I do.
And so for me, I have perfected the art of streaming a video game.
I'm a
I
member.
believe that I have. Is that if the game is good, I play through the game and I have fun playing through the game. If the game is bad, I make content about how bad the game is.
Yep.
Like there's a big part of me that wants Diablo 4 to go pay to win. Because I
remember.
will make so much money on YouTube. Like I will put out a new video every day about it. Like I will beat that horse into the crater of the fucking the core of the earth. Like that's how dead it's going to be. I'm going to be releasing like 75. It's going to be like Amber Heard all over again. There's going to be a million fucking videos I'm going to put out about that, and every single one's going to have hundreds of thousands of views.
But apparently, Punishing Grey Raven is very free to play friendly. Apparently. But like, if there's also where Punishing Gray Raven is, it really doesn't matter how much you spend.
Yeah.
Like, if you're bad, you just won't win. So like, apparently it is really hard. So
Okay.
apparently Wuthering Waves.
Well, it's called punishing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So apparently Wuthering Waves is supposed to be a Genshin Impact that's actually difficult and has challenging combat. Because right now, every fight, and I mean every fight, you walk in, you put on a shield, and then you just auto attack, and you can't lose at all.
But how much money do you have to do to like to
$0.
not lose?
$0.
There's no way you can go into like what's that thing called, Spiral Abyss?
You can.
To with no money put in and then just all right, we'll see what
No,
I
happens.
mean,
no,
I'm
the
sure
thing
you
is-
can, but is it worth
so-
it? Like the amount of time sink?
So the thing with Spiral Abyss is you can go in and beat it. You won't beat it fast though. Right? There's this character called Diona. You build her all HP, shields, and then you walk in. There's a bunch of free-to-play players who do it. But if you want to beat it and get like max
think
rewards,
There's you know, like the whole Sneeko cuck thing.
yeah,
You know what I think is even worse is free to play players and pay to win games.
yeah.
It is the most cuck shit that I have ever seen. They will play 13 hours a day just to stay on par with somebody who plays an hour a day
I know.
and barely wails. And it's like they will view that as a badge of honor. I feel so bad for them.
No, I also think it's incredibly lame. But also, for some reason, a lot of the community buys into that shit, and they like put like free to play players on a pedestal.
Yeah, because they can't fucking afford any of this stuff in the game because they're 12.
Yeah,
No shit.
but like they truly don't get that. Like, bro, I mean, these free to play players, they're really not that good. They're just playing for an absurd amount of hours, and they're monetizing it on streams. Like, that's why like I don't know a single free to play player that doesn't stream their shit that anybody talks about, because it's like nobody would ever play the game like this if they weren't
Unless
getting
they were
tons of
getting
money
paid for
on
it,
it. They just would not do that
Mhm.
at all. So I don't know. It's irritating as shit to me. People like say, "Oh, you spent money, you're a loser." It's like, bro, I'm just trying to make good content for my stream, and like I'm trying to have fun with the game. I don't want to collect mint and berries.
That's
for 14 hours.
that's what you do is you always make the content. Like for me, if free to play is better content, then I do free to play.
Yeah.
And I did that in Lost Ark, and then we got to that honing wall. Like, did y'all play Lost?
Yeah,
I know
played the
you
fuck
did.
out of it.
You
I
did.
love that game.
I
I
mean,
did
did you
not.
play Lost Ark? I forgot.
No, I didn't.
You missed out.
Yep.
It
You would've
was
loved it.
so good on release, and now, oh,
I thought it was gonna be the new game.
it is. I don't even know where to begin.
Did you do
He's
the carnival
having a
fight?
moment.
Oh, absolutely.
It was incredible.
Well, I beat I beat everything in the game. I did not beat the new hard mode Belshazzar, who's like the hardest boss. I didn't do that. It just came out this week, but I have the item level for it. You want to know how I got the item level?
Spent $20,000.
Money. That's right.
Yeah.
And so,
God.
yep.
How much money?
It actually wasn't that much. It was probably like $3,000.
Is
Okay,
it
cool.
honestly even satisfying? Because I haven't really wailed in any games. I did spend
Yeah,
a lot
you
of money
did.
in
You-
Genshin.
what-
No, but it's different. No, let
That's
me
Emmy's
explain.
catchphrase,
No,
bro.
what
It's
I'm
different.
asking for is it satisfying is because you play the game to
This
like
is like-
experience the game.
This is like S-Fan explaining why Ret Paladin should get loot over a warrior in Classic
No,
WoW.
okay, let me finish
Yeah, go ahead.
explaining.
You got it.
So I wailed because I got drunk and I wanted to see the titties.
Whose titties?
I don't remember.
You have
Sick.
deviant
I
art.
think it
It'd
was
be like that.
Miko
Yeah, Miko?
and Raiden.
Bro, she's so hot.
Okay, but I'm asking like as someone who plays the game to like get like the achievements and beat the game and stuff, is it satisfying to spend thousands of dollars to just like basically make it easier?
So there is an achievement in Lost Ark. Remember the adventure journals, the adventure.
Yep.
I got 100% on every single one of these.
That's ridiculous.
It's like a mental disorder, and so
like a mental disorder.
and so anyway, whenever the game was coming out, I showed people there was a golden horse that you could get for completing every single adventure journal to 100%. And you can whale to make it go like maybe a little bit faster, but like pretty much this is like, I mean, you have to be on unemployment to have this mount. And nowadays it's a lot easier because obviously the game's been out way longer, but even now it's still a flex, and I got it like a year ago. And I told them back then, I said, it's going to take me 6 months or 4 months, I forgot what time, to get this mount. And every single day for over 100 days, I worked at that mount.
Yep.
And I fucking got it.
Yep.
I fucking got that mount. And there are people that might have a higher item level than me. They might have other stuff that I don't have. And, you know, honestly, I could get that stuff too. Just spend more money. It's pretty easy. But they don't have that fucking mount. And
Sick.
so, yeah,
Yep.
I always forget. I have that one thing.
Here's the reward for paying to win in a game like Genshin.
YouTube ad revenue.
That telling your chat, we are not stopping until we get 7 copies of Kazuha. Dropping $5,000 on him and his weapon. Best it's not weapon. And it's like a fun event. You pull for like 3 hours straight. It's everybody's favorite. I'm a very emotion-filled guy. When I don't get it, I scream. I lose my fucking mind. And when I get it, I also lose my fucking mind. And it becomes a whole event. But a character like Kazuha, I feel is I would go on record saying this. I think he is the best designed character in all of gacha history, as well as in all of Genshin Impact, because he's so incredible.
Does it cost a lot of money or something, or what?
Okay, so C0, he's incredible. He's still one of the best units.
Okay.
But at C6, he becomes complete. So at C0, all you can do is suck people in, do a big AoE. That's it. And you can only use him as a support. But if you C6 him, you can suck people in, jump in the air, slam on the ground, ult, suck them all in, jump in the air, slam on the ground, and then your sword becomes anemo infused. So now you can become a main DPS and you can slash them around, and the E cooldown is so short, you suck him in, slam on the ground, pop him again. He's the only character I think I have triple crown in Genshin Impact. And to be honest, if I ever go back, it's because of him. Like he is the funnest character ever made. And thinking about this actually makes me sad.
Why do they keep adding guy characters into the game? I don't understand.
They've done like a list of the like highest grossing Genshin characters, right? In the top, last time I checked, was Raiden. Are guys like up there at all?
I'm pretty sure Zhongli should be up there. Because Zhongli and Zhao are the 2 most popular male characters, I believe, because people want to have sex with them. But it is weird because I really don't hate Genshin Impact. I really don't. But it's like a I see the potential in the game for me, not for other people, for me. And it's just not that game, because the majority of the time I spend in Genshin Impact, I go to Inazuma, and there's this place, remember you used to run around Orgrimmar all the time when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Maybe you still do it.
Yeah, I still do it.
Yeah, I still do it as Kazuha. I go to Inazuma, and I jump on the buildings, and I pop up in the air, because you can use the abilities in midair, and then I float down, and he's so cool. I'm actually getting sad thinking about this. Fuck, I used to love that game, man. It's so heartbreaking.
I want a new game. Like PoE has come out, and I will no life that game. I'm playing that all the time. I'm thinking about it all the time. And then whenever I finish that, I just immediately go and I start playing another game.
Yep.
I love no lifing video games and just being a complete fucking loser. It's great. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I will say there's a fear that I've had.
Yeah.
Soda popping. This is on part of what you're saying.
Oh, yeah?
Soda Pop, one of the most hardcore gamers.
Right.
But here's his weakness. He's got a girlfriend now, guys. And you know what that means?
She can farm stuff for him while he's asleep.
Dude, I'm going to say it right now. I think he's going to retire.
Yeah?
I think he's going to enjoy spending time more with Bebe off stream than he is.
No, dude.
No,
Did you not see they played, what were they? They were playing Dark and Darker for 12 hours yesterday on stream together.
I did see that.
Yeah.
But I feel, now that they're together, I feel like things are going to start slowing down.
Everybody always talks about how they're going to fucking retire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you're narcissistic enough to stream yourself for 10 hours a day, you're never going to retire. Don't lie to yourself. It's never going to happen. I used to tell myself the same thing. I'd be stressed out about my stream. Oh, well, I just do it for another year, and then I just say, fuck it, I'm done. I'll just play video games and never stream again. I did that a few years, and I just, you know what? Nowadays, no, we're never going to quit. It's never going to stop. And just enjoy the fucking ride. He's never going to quit.
Okay.
You really think he's going to?
They
He started streaming whenever he was like 16
Let me read
years
They
old.
just play games too. Like, what are they doing off stream? That can't
And
be
also,
right.
like,
did you see
like
Soda's
that.
neck? I know what they're doing off stream.
So think about it like this, right?
Yeah.
What if he's spending all this time with her off stream? Eventually, she will piss him off. That's just what happens. and then he'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking stream again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. And so I think that it's a yin and yang situation.
Really?
You have one and it makes you appreciate the other.
I feel like it's gonna start like this. I can see it now. They're going to say, we're going to take a 1 month break, guys. We're going to go to another country. We're just going to relax and we're going to come back strong or whatever.
And they'll say that, right?
Yeah.
And you know what it will turn into? Soda playing Warcraft 3 custom maps on the honeymoon.
You think he's
on
that
a
much-
laptop?
Shit, man.
That's
Shit,
right.
You might be right.
They're both gamers. You think they want to just stop gaming to do what? Just sit with each other and hold hands?
I cannot believe that's all you think the world is, bro. That's so great. What are they gonna do? Just sit there?
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
like-
saying, like, you think Soda wants to like go out and like do what? Like go to a bar?
Arcade, movie, have kids.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
go
my
to Niagara
God.
Falls, be a human,
No.
pet a cat, ride a bike, climb a mountain.
You can do like half of those things while
And-
still playing games
Yeah, you
for
just-
most of your day.
Go to VR, guys.
Yeah, people always tell me, oh, I'm going to retire. I'm going to quit streaming. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll believe it when I fucking see it.
Mm.
It's not going to happen. As long as people are still getting viewers and people are still tuning in and watching, I don't know. Like, do you ever plan on quitting?
I did, and then
Yeah.
I got my mental health under control, and I was like, no, I'm chilling. I
Yeah,
love it.
exactly.
Because I have more fun playing games on stream than I do off stream.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, there are some games that are just literally not fun unless I am streaming them. Because my community is so fucking nice.
Yeah.
Like, they are so fucking nice. It's actually hilarious. I love them so much.
What about you, Emmy? You
Well,
gonna quit?
it depends on like your idea of like quitting in retirement because
Mm-hmm.
there are streamers who are retired, like Pokey.
Yeah.
Where, like,
oh, she
she-
retired? I didn't even know.
Yeah, she doesn't really like do stuff with. Well, she does stuff with offline TV
Yeah, I
still,
feel
but
she's
she
great.
kind of was just like, hey guys, like I've just like been burnt out. I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like now, and she'll just stream Valorant to like whoever still wants to watch her, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like that's some streamers' idea of retirement is like I don't want to quit streaming. I just don't want to like do as much as I used to be doing. Like I can't see myself like ever quitting cold turkey, like just like leaving the internet.
Yeah.
But I mean, someday I will slow down. I'm sure.
Yeah,
And,
I can
like,
definitely foresee myself not wanting to do the serial tier list type shit and just want to go live, talk to my boys and just, grind.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I've been thinking about trying to speedrun Elden Ring because
Yeah.
I love that. I love Souls. I mean, it's pretty much the only game I actually feel something with anymore. I love Souls games so much. Like even watching them, like when I'm not playing them, I'm like watching other Elden Ring playthroughs. Like, dude, I think it would be really fun. And I was helping my buddy play, and I was able to pick up the remotes and just one try every boss in Elden Ring now because I've seen the fight once and
Yeah.
it just feels incredible. So I might eventually go for a world record in Elden Ring. I probably won't get it, but I think it'd
Why
be
don't
fun
you
to
do the
try.
randomizer? Randomizer's fucking fun.
I'm too stupid. I don't get how to start it. I don't get how to set it up.
You just do it.
Like I don't get how to download it. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
we'll just do it. Like,
Yeah.
how do you think other people do it? Well, they download it.
I-
So you just download it, then it's done.
I tried.
Okay, so
So here's what's happening. So I'm trying to download it, and it says that I have to use this email, but it's not my email, and I can't get it out of the internet. And I
just
recently,
make a new account.
fine ass, but I'll do it.
Like, yeah, it's easy.
Fine.
Like I played the randomizer mod. That shit was fun. But like the problem is like I know a lot about the game. So I know how to cheese the game.
Yeah.
And so I have to like artificially make it harder so people don't lose interest. And like that's what happens now.
Really?
Like, yeah.
wait.
well-
So did you beat it?
The randomizer?
Yeah.
No, I got bored.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you just beat the boss. Like, no, like I'm telling you, if you like, I think that you might underestimate. Like, whenever I'm sitting there in the nest, what the fuck do you think I'm doing? Like, I'm just watching videos about different video games. I'll watch like speed runs and things about games that I don't even play.
Really?
Like, I'm just sitting there. Yes, I'm just sitting there researching video games, like the lore of a video game, like all kinds of other crazy shit. Like, I am a fucking nerd. It's disgusting. Like, it really is. Like, there's something fucking wrong with me. And I spend so much time like researching like all of this stuff and like figuring all of it out and, these different games.